Hi guys, today I'll be reviewing The Walking Dead, Season 10, Episode 20, Splinter. I wasn't sure how this episode was going to go because I was anticipating this episode because it was finally going to, finally going to get to see the Commonwealth. But yeah, I should have known it was going to be like this because, COVID times, so there's limited things that they can actually do. I mean, the only proper action, even though if you think about it, it wasn't really that much action. Oh, but it was definitely suspenseful. Like, well, in the first episode of these, bonus episodes. But I mean, we're not even supposed to have these episodes, so I still welcome them. Yeah. Because in this episode, we kind of mainly focus on the princess. Of the other characters, I mean, we get a little bit from them, but not much. But yeah, it's mainly about the princess, which, I mean, yeah, I love that. Because, I'm a big fan of the princess in the comics. Like, she's an awesome character. Really funny. But yeah, it's just that her character tends to be more fun when she's surrounded by other characters. I mean, we do get some funny moments in this episode with her, but it's more serious, the situation that she's in. But yeah, basically, the princess gets locked up, and I think Yumiko gets hit on the head, so she's kind of bleeding from the head. So when they get put in their cells, or whatever I should call them, the princess is trying to keep Yumiko awake because things could go wrong if she falls asleep. So the princess kind of tells a story, to keep her awake about her childhood, I guess. That was a fun story, but yeah, she was just trying her best, to keep Yumiko awake. And we kind of find out things about her family. I guess they don't seem the nicest people, but her friends seemed nice. I guess that's where she got her hair color from, the extensions and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I guess the father, he didn't seem like a nice person. Didn't really let her eat at the table, and the mum just kind of went with it. Then you don't eat at all, like that kind of thing that she was saying. Yeah, I guess she didn't really have the best upbringing. And she's kind of a bit, I don't want to say crazy, but like she views the world differently, especially by the end of the episode when we find out that some of the stuff that happened didn't actually happen, or well, it did happen, but she was the one who was taking those turns instead of other characters. I mean, the scenes that were probably real was what happened with Yumiko, the Eugene scene when she breaks out because she does actually get out. Because yeah, when she gets out, she talks to Eugene on what she should do because she's trying to break everyone out. But Eugene says that's a bad idea, and I guess he thinks he knows Stephanie, but you don't really know what kind of people these people are. I mean, I've read the comics, so I already have information on how this could go, and it's probably going to go in that direction. But yeah, I mean, they don't really know these people, so they're just trying to be careful. They even bring Ezekiel into the story because Ezekiel, I guess, breaks out, but we actually find out that everything that happened with Ezekiel in this episode was actually the princess. When because a guard kind of comes to feed the princess, but then he gets knocked out by Ezekiel, and then he beats him to death for information. But then you actually realize that's the princess because there is a line that was making me think like, wait, what does Ezekiel mean by "I won't let you hurt me anymore"? Because there's a scene when the princess gets questioned, when they take her and they question her, and every time when she sneaks out and goes back in, like someone's always opening the door, which is kind of weird. I mean, like there's that second she sneaks out and then comes back in, like someone's either opening the door or sneaking in. So yeah, it's just kind of funny when it happens. Like they don't even show time passing. Yeah, like just straight away when she sneaks back in. Oh wait, the next scene's happening. Yeah, like it'd go like that. But yeah. So like I said, she kind of knocked out the guard, and everything that happened. And then when Ezekiel says, "I won't let you hurt me anymore," yeah, that didn't like I was thinking like there's something odd about that line because what does it mean? But then they kind of reveal that from the story that she told because her father used to hit the princess, and then that's what happens to her when she's getting interrogated because she's not really answering the questions. So the same thing happens with this person who's interrogating her and slaps her. I mean, because she has like a fracture or something on her cheek, but it tends to heal most of the time, I guess. But yeah, we don't really realize what she's actually thinking until the last few minutes, I guess, when she's going to break out. And I guess that guard who she knocked out is still on the floor. Yeah. But then she decides to go back for her friends. With this, I guess, I don't know if I should call it an imaginary friend, but it had Ezekiel's face because, yeah. I mean, I wonder what face it had before she met Ezekiel and them, since she kind of met them. I guess, well, she's known him for a week, basically, in this timeline. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I'm surprised it's not longer. Well, we haven't had The Walking Dead for a long time, so that's why it feels like it's longer. I kind of like how she uses the phrase, like, just knowing someone for like a week, that's like a lifetime. I mean, in our time, it feels like a lifetime, I guess. Like, that's definitely true in a way. But yeah. Even though she doesn't really know these people, or should I say she hasn't known them for that long, she still trusts them and wants to help them. So she decides to, go back, put the weapon down, from what she took from, the Commonwealth Guard, and finally answers the questions. And then that's when you see everyone outside. And that's where the episode ends. Yeah, this episode, I don't even know where I'd rate it. I don't want to be biased as well because, it's the princess, but, we don't really get to see a lot of fun from the princess because of the situation. So, yeah, I mean, she's still enjoyable to watch. I did like what they did with her in this episode, but yeah. I mean, I want to see some of the other characters. We technically do get to see some stuff from Ezekiel, but if you think about it, we actually don't at the same time. It's just weird to think about that, yeah. But yeah, definitely a great episode. Well, can I say it's a great episode? Oh man, in a way, it kind of feels like filler. I don't want to say that, but I mean, these are bonus episodes, so I don't even want to kind of use those terms anyway. But I guess I still enjoyed it. But yeah, 7.8. Yeah, I think that's a fair rating. Yeah, that's what I'd rate it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. I'm very intrigued to see what they do different from the comics, man, because I don't know if this group's going to go in a different direction compared to the comics, especially with some missing characters like Rick Grimes, because he was very important to this storyline, to the last big group that they're setting up right now. But yeah, if you haven't read the comics, I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah, I mean, maybe if I make specific videos, I then can talk about what they're going to do or what they possibly could do, but yeah, if I if I actually do it, because sometimes I just get too busy with other stuff, so I don't really have time to make those videos. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with the Commonwealth. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.